Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today is Auckland Day, which means I have the day off, and I am going to, as you can see, I'm kind of getting ready here, and I'm going to go do a show down at the pier. Alright, so what I was blissfully unaware of is the fact that Auckland Day also falls on the same weekend every year as the Auckland Busker Fest. This is the way they do it. So I got down there and I realized it was actually Busker Fest going on. So what happened was the fact that I couldn't perform at Busker Fest because I wasn't actually a part of the show. But I was able to perform just outside of Busker Fest in a smaller little area, and I was able to get a crowd of about 15 people, and I got that a little bit of that on film. It didn't, I set up the camera not quite the way I should have, so I didn't get a really good amount, but I did get a little bit for you. I got some actually usable footage, so I am going to show you that. 2, let's get a little bit of a clap going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, here we go. Okay. Here we go. This is a hard part. This part hurts right here. Also, I ended up singeing my mustache hairs a little bit, and you can see in this close-up picture here a little bit of the white tips there. That's a little bit of hair burns off. It was a little bit windy. I wasn't going to do any fire tricks, but I started up. I did one fire trick. I lit my fingers on fire and stuff, and this guy ended up, he saw it, and then I did a couple card tricks for his kids, and then I moved into the tennis racket and the straitjacket escape. But this guy kept asking me, actually between the tennis racket and the straitjacket escape, I did a little bit more fire eating, because he kept bringing it up. He's like, oh, you should eat more fire. I want to see more fire eating. I want to see you eat the fire. So I'm like, okay, you know, got to give the people what they want, right? You got to eat the fire. So when I did what's called the human candle, and some of you 500 people already know what that is because of my Facebook channel. I got about 500 or 600 views. So, but just in case you haven't seen it yet, it's supposed to look without wind, and when done right, it's supposed to look like this. Now, when I did this, the wind ended up blowing the fire around a little bit, and that's what ended up getting my mustache a little bit caught on fire. You know, it worked out and it was fine, but you know, those are just the joys of being a fire eater and having a mustache. But hey, here at Pineau we always like to look at the bright side. And the bright side is the fact that, you know, now my mustache was actually getting a little long anyways. So I was in need of a quick trim. So I just kind of ended up doing that for free instead of having to pay a barber to trim it for me. But anyways, on with the show.
All of your support. So everybody, take your hands ready like this. Put your hands up in the air like you just don't care. Everybody. Now, even you, sir, in the blue jacket, hands up. Pretend you're in America, hands up. Follow my rhythm. foot. Hands up and good, good, good. Watch the foot. Focus, people. Come on. Okay. Just want to make sure we're all paying attention. All right. No more messing around. Let's do this for real. And move. Yes, it's working, honey. It's working. They love you. They love you. They love you. And so do I.
It's the end of the show as we know it. It's the end of the show as we know it, so please subscribe. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I bid you good day.